We're made to believe that we're invincible, but it's not until you're faced with really difficult times and you realise that life is precious.
Adult male trauma.
He's got a partial degloving of both hands.
St George's, ETA 10 minutes.
He's got head on into a bus.
Almost totally amputated. I'm not joking.
You're always so busy.
Well, they're open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
St George's, London.
Welcome to the madhouse.
One of Britain's busiest A&E departments.
Right, CT are ready.
We need 2 units of O&E now.
OK, this is really time critical. It's our job to look after you and worry about you. That we're going to find out what's going on with you, OK?
Thank you.
A place where life...
Success.
Love...
She's all right. She's all right.
and loss unfold every single day.
Love you.
Filmed across one 24-hour period, these are the stories of a nation and its health service.
Brave little man.
I'll never fully understand how people manage to get through one of the worst things they've ever had to deal with in their life.
God, I can't believe this has happened. So brave, isn't it?
You see people from every single walk of life, and it makes you realise the common threads of humanity far outweigh any differences.
Hello!
We've got Charlie on the 6th. Hello.
Good.
Hiya. You've come to hospital. Do you want to be seen by somebody? You're in hospital. After 37 years of nursing, not a lot surprises me anymore, to be fair. You have to wake up for me, darling. Come on, wake up. Hi, good morning, everyone. Somebody said to me the other day that she was the mother of the group of nurses in UCC and I was the granny. I was a bit gobsmacked at first. I was like, hang on a minute, she's saying I'm old. No, I am old. I'm a lot older and I've got a lot more life experience than anybody in the department. That's nice because people do have a certain respect for me. I'm an emergency nurse practitioner. I can make decisions for my patients, and those decisions usually help the patient. Usually. That's the aim, anyway. So, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
So, how can I help?
Got metal in my eye.
How did that happen?
Grinding.
Where were the protective goggles?
Hanging up.
As they do.
Yeah.
My average day, I would see lots of patients with sprained ankles, broken fingers. I can see it. It's a cracker. Broken knees, minor injuries that don't sound as if they should go to A&E, but can be quite nasty if they're not treated properly. Oh, I think I've got it. Little horror.
All right, lovely, thank you.
All right.
We are. Thank you, SP.
Adult female trauma call, 7.5 minutes.
A 28-year-old tourist has been thrown from a go-kart at speed.
Ejection from Go-Kart, 70 miles an hour. Cool.
Yeah, can we do an adult trauma call out for any resource, please?
The woman's fiancé was with her at the time.
The carts have a top speed of about 50 to 60 miles per hour. At first, Shinong was really apprehensive, but within minutes, it all disappeared and she got into the competitive spirit. I saw the red light come on. There had been a full-on crash. There was maybe about 5, 6 cars piled up. And someone out of their vehicle. I just remember thinking, it looks pretty serious. I saw that the person that was on the floor was Shinong. She is saying that she couldn't move her legs. And her back was in a lot of pain. There wasn't much movement from her at all. The marshal said, don't touch her, we don't know if there's damage to the spine.
Ready to brace.
This is Shinong, and Shinong was driving a go-kart. At some point when she was taking a corner, she collided into another cart and slammed into a wall at 30 miles an hour. She was flung from the cart. She was wearing a helmet. There's no head injury. Just based on the mechanism and the fact that she was flung from the vehicle, we decided to immobilise her.
Hello, lovely. There's lots of people here, all right. We're going to do an assessment. We're just cutting off your clothes, OK, just to get to your body.
So if we're worried about your back, we can't let you move. So we're going to move you, OK? Ready, brace, roll.
Don't move my left ankle.
Your ankle's painful.
You hang on there, we'll get you all sorted out, OK?
Ginto, have you got any pain in your tummy?
A little bit here.
Just going to have a quick look in your eyes, so just stay looking at the ceiling. Just stay looking at the ceiling. Where's your pain? Is it all in your back?
It's middle of my back.
Middle of your back, OK.
And we're going to go for a scan now. You get wheeled into the donut, OK?
I have no spine damage, right?
Well, let's wait for your scan.
OK.
We'll take one thing at a time, OK?
OK.
I didn't really realise that at the time, the severity of what actually happened. I just remember thinking, she's not moving, she's not talking, she's just lying there.
Well, that's a good cup of tea, that is. I just, you know what? I'll have to give it to myself. I do make a decent cup of tea.
You do? These Tetleys?
No, they're Marks and Spencer's ones in there. But I tend to find, give me any tea and I can make a decent cup of tea. I'll give myself that one. Yeah, I can't do much, but I can make a cup of tea.
Edward, please.
Yep.
Hello there, sir. Come through. I'm good, thanks. More to the point, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
How can I help?
I fell off a step ladder and I cut my head.
OK, when was this?
Last night, around
OK.
9. And I wasn't sure whether to come in, but it didn't actually bleed for that. It started bleeding immediately, but it didn't bleed for that long.
OK. What were you doing up a ladder?
I was trying to remove a screw from a curtain rail.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all congealed now, I'd imagine, is it?
Yeah. If you'd have come last night, we would have glued it for you.
Yeah. Should I have come last night?
Yes.
Because I always think, is it worth it? Because you guys are rushed off your feet.
No, but you fit the criteria. You fit the accident.
I know. You don't realise that as a punter, you see. That's the problem.
No, that's right. I was raised in Tooting. I'm a Tooting girl. My dad worked for the London Transport and my mum was a nurse at St George's. She used to look so glamorous in her uniform. And she had a big beehive. She'd have the hairspray can and she'd be like, close your eyes, close your mouth. For this, it seems like minutes it's going on for. And there'd be a sheen of hairspray that you'd like look your way through. It's like, it's just such a shame because this would have come beautifully together.
Yeah. Oh, it's my own fault.
And my mum would tell me little stories about patients and her life on the wards was very different to what it is now. They used to be, able to get patients up and get them dressed and, have a little chat with them. It's still quite wet. People that didn't have family, the nurses would take them out in wheelchairs around the grounds of the hospital, and it was lovely, idyllic. All I remember is wanting to be a nurse. That's all I wanted, probably because of Mum. Do you know, I might try it in the middle. Let me just go and get some glue.
Oh, thank you.
Put a dot on there for you. You got the keys? No, no. You haven't got our keys, have you?
No.
Can I have the urgent care keys back to urgent care, please? Come on, Abby. Where are you?
I always forget.
Cheers, honey. Sorry about that. One set of keys and somebody's gone off.
Oh, is that you? I could hear somebody asking for the keys.
Keys. Give me back my keys.
So what time do you start? 8?
Oh, 7:30.
Oh.
7:30, finish at 8, though. This job's meant for a young person, and it's not me, I can assure you. At school, I needed 2 O-levels for nursing. I was told by at least 2 or 3 teachers that I would never amount to anything. And I think that I took that on board, and that really knocked my self-confidence. Might be just a bit cold.
Yeah, don't worry.
Where's it gone? Found you. But 2 O-levels, that's what I got.
So the last time I cut my head, I was probably about 8. They use glue now instead of stitches, presumably, do they? And then it just dissolves, does it? After
Yes.
It?
Yeah, it just forms a scab. There we go, there, that's that. I wish I could go back and say, up yours. Look at me now.
Well, I
Have
hope
a
it
good
doesn't.
day.
Hope it goes quickly for you.
So do I.
Great, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Okay. 28-year-old Shinong has been involved in a go-kart crash at 30 miles an hour.
We're doing a CT scan for you.
Doctors need to check for any spinal damage that she may have sustained.
She looks really young. She's probably as young as me.
Shinong, she's from China, but she's been studying here and working here. My friend Leslie, who is an optometrist, first met Shinong as she came in for an appointment. They clicked. They decided to hang out. I had met her. She seemed like a nice person, but that was pretty much it.
Okay, can you bring your arms above your head for me now?
I wasn't looking for anything, really. But Leslie had approached me, and she's into horoscopes.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
She had found out that Shinong's star sign was the perfect match to my star sign. So I'm a Scorpio, and she is a Pisces. I wouldn't go as far to say it's something that I would make crucial life choices based upon. But it was probably a little bit of an influential factor in asking her for a first date.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Is my left ankle looking okay?
It's a bit swollen.
Okay.
Okay, does it painful?
Yes. I'm not sure if I'm covered by NHS, but if I need to pay anything, can you call my insurance company?
Okay, so is it overseas, are you?
I have UK insurance.
Okay. We can sort that, don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Dion, Shinong's just asked if you come through. She's all in the collar at the moment.
Hi.
Hi.
You feel okay?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
How's the pain?
It's okay.
I think she's on a painkiller, so
Yeah.
it might not be
Yeah.
too painful.
It must look terrible.
You look fine. She's really kind, she's really sweet, and she's really, really intelligent as well. So those are the things that pretty much caused us to click in the first place, I think.
Hi, baby. Do you mind don't put your hand on my belly because I really want to pee at the moment. So yeah, don't
Too much detail.
Too pressure on my blender, not good.
We were together for about 10 months. She was on a student visa, so that visa was expired. She had to go back to China. Although it was quite early on in a relationship, we both already decided that we were going to maintain it long distance.
I'm fine. Don't kiss me.
Why?
Not looking good at the moment.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, but she said I still cannot move.
Yeah, because they want to check the x-ray before they can tell you it's okay.
But I want to pee.
Just try and hold it, baby. When she went back home, the first 2 weeks or so were quite painful, but I was very hopeful. I didn't think that it wouldn't work out. We talked every day.
Okay.
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 Good. Okay.
Okay.
It's unlikely to have any spine damage, right?
We'll see what they say. Try not to worry about it.
How long have you had the problem?
Gary, please. Hello there.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much.
Come through. Come take a seat.
Thank you.
My name's Ali. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm one of the emergency nurse practitioners. How can we help? Bloody hell, what have you done there?
Well, all it was just it just got trapped between two trolleys, and it was just the bruise came out, and it shouldn't have done much more than that. And then within about a week, it just developed all this pus and that. So
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
it is very, as you can see, it's
Yeah.
red sore. That's what I said. I'm on anti-flux, whatever they call it.
Antibiotics.
It's not touched it.
No, I bet it hasn't. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Had you paid for all your shopping as well?
I was doing stock take at the time. I was actually working. Yeah.
Drat. Who do you work for?
Farm Foods. Are you a customer in there? Yeah.
I'm not, to be fair.
Okay. Can't tempt you though.
Because I live on my own.
All right.
I don't have a massive family to
So
think
you do.
about.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really need a big shop.
Well, that's fair enough. Yeah. Up for this job, nobody would employ me. I was 57, and they look at you as if you're an ogre. What the hell's that about? Just a clumsy clot, really. You know that old saying? There's a good old tune played on an old fiddle. Here it is. They cry out for people to work. I'm an honest, hard-working, grafting man. Always have been.
That's a cracking finger, though, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I don't think I've seen one
It's a
like
beauty.
that. Ooh.
I never do things by half measures.
No, don't. Don't. There was nothing else to say but bloody hell.
Well, that's what I said when I did it, you know. And I cleaned that up. I left school in summer of 1976. Thatcher had basically created mass unemployment. She paid all the debts off, but working class people were put out of work. And so you just accepted second best or third best.
And you just caught that finger?
Just between two trolleys. It was like, instead of booting it out of the way, I sort of let it go and it come together. That's all it was. It was a silly little nothing, really.
Yeah.
Because I had no qualifications. They didn't think that I was ever going to get work. They said, you can't do it without qualifications. They were wrong. I was just glad someone's going to do it.
Absolutely.
My first job was, I worked for Superdrug. I was a warehouseman, but I did everything. Tills, shelf filling. I even went to the bank twice a day with the manager, and I loved it. I got lucky. It's just not we didn't get much luck in our family, but I got lucky that time, so I was real chuffed.
Any past medical history that I need to know about? What's going on with your leg?
That was a DVT I had in March of '94. I've always been a very content sort of person. I accept things the way they are. I don't look above my pay grade. It's no point.
And any other medical problems going on?
No.
Nothing at all? No high blood pressure?
No, cholesterol's good as well.
Excellent stuff.
I work hard, I do as I'm told. That's it. There's no frills, no spills. What you see is what you get.
I think we'd better send you for an X-ray. Come with me, I'll show you where to go.
Right.
Have the X-ray, then come all the way back. Just straight down, straight back.
Right.
All right, see
okay.
you when you get there.
Come back and stay here, yeah?
Please.
Right.
Hi, it's Ali, one of the E&Ps. I've got a gentleman. Wait till you see his finger, it's amazing. He's got the fattest finger I think I've ever seen in my life. OK, no problem. Cheers now, bye. People that I've met along the way have been a huge part of my life. I am the person I am today because of it. 37 years ago, I lived in the nurses' home and we were all little girls, you know, really, you know, very naive. And I met my first love. He was a cleaner. Saying he was a cleaner sounds derogatory, but back then it wouldn't matter whether you were a porter or receptionist or whatever. You were all part of the team. He was just gorgeous looking, I thought, in my eyes. And he was going to get married, blah, blah, blah. And he turned out to be a bastard. I can't say that out loud, but he did. You all right? I have. Lovely, thanks. But he was manipulative and a bully. And he bullied me for 3 or 4 years before I got out of that situation. Once I was on my own, I think it gave me time to sort of gather myself and start to be me. Hello. I didn't realise it was you. Where you go? You're a grown up, start thinking for yourself and doing things that you want to do that please you.
Ooh, special machines.
Do you know how long do I have to wait until I can move?
Doctor's just here now. He's going to review your CT, all right?
Okay.
Doctors have scanned Shintong's spine and legs to assess her injuries.
She might need a small hook plate or a tension band, but we might be able to screw that. It's looking like you've got no injuries to your upper body at all, and your neck is okay.
Okay.
What you do have is a small break on the inside of your ankle.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go into a plaster.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a discussion with the team in the morning about the need for an operation.
Operation?
You might need one.
But I'm leaving on Sunday.
Where's home?
I'm going to China.
She's due back on the flight, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You have to check with the airline, but normally if there's a boot, your risk of clots is higher. So a lot of airlines won't let you go, and it's probably not recommended.
Okay. Okay.
The first time I visited China, I knew absolutely nothing about the country. I knew nothing about her parents. I can't speak a word of Mandarin. For the entire month that I was out there, it was pretty much just having her as a personal translator, really. When I was alone, it was pretty much gesture communicating and signaling things.
I hope I can use toilet soon.
Do you want to go to the toilet? Because I don't know how long it's going to be. I can get you a bedpan.
Bedpan?
I don't think she can hold it much longer.
In Shanghai, there's skyscrapers everywhere, a lot of modernization going on. In general, people seemed a lot closer, focusing more on family and community. They're really friendly to foreigners, and I was always made to feel welcome wherever I went. It's definitely a place I could see myself living.
Okay, I'm just going to use the loo now, so if
Yeah,
you don't mind just
I'll give you some
stepping
privacy.
out.
Okay.
Meeting her parents was quite funny. They were a bit disappointed that they couldn't converse with me and I couldn't converse with them. But I said next time I'd come back and I'd hopefully have the ability to say a few things. I think they liked me quite a lot, actually, because one day we were at the dinner table. She doesn't know this, actually. Her dad tried to signal the ring on the finger motion, and I pretty much was just nodding my head and like thumbs up sort of thing, as in it's gonna come soon and I'm guessing you're okay with it, sort of thing.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. I have blood on my knickers, but I'm not on my period.
Okay.
When I got hit, there was a big pain.
Can I go back in? Hey, baby.
There is so much blood on my knickers.
It's okay.
And
It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. They'll check it out, okay?
do you think when I got hit in that area,
They'll check it, baby.
do you think there might be damage to my...
Baby, I don't know, but don't worry about it. They're gonna check it, yeah?
I'm worried if I cannot have a baby.
Don't worry, I'm out here.
Oh, funny to eat. And my toast. This is good. Wow.
Sorry.
You should be doing half and half.
Oh, Paul. Okay, so that's me here. Yep. It was my bag. My bag pulled me back.
She just laid there, waiting to be picked up.
I know. He was like, Melissa, I can see 2 trainers in here. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Send it to me, I'll tweet it. I got a few followers.
No, 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 and no. Not happening. Not happening.
Just relax for me. I'll just check this for you.
58-year-old Gary has a swollen finger after an accident at work.
I had a great childhood. I was the youngest of 5. I followed my mum everywhere. She brought us up strict, you know. If we needed a whacking, we needed a whacking. And she'd throw something at you, and if you missed, she'd say, I'll get you next time. And she did. My father came out of the army, he went on the buses. Every day, and when he'd done his work, he came home, sit in the front room, never liked to go anywhere, do anything.
Just relax, I'll just check this for you.
I wanted my dad to take an interest in me. But he just didn't know how to be a father. I was a painfully shy boy. I never had any confidence, other than in sport. Because in sport, I truly believed I could do anything, because I was good at it. I joined the local cricket team, and I wanted my dad to take an interest in me. And one day, I was marking my run out, and I saw my father, and I thought, great, I'm going to show him how good I am. I marked it out, umpire said play, and as I turned round, he'd left. And I was gutted, absolutely gutted. It made me think that, you know, I wasn't good enough. He didn't care, just didn't care.
OK, so this is your pus collection.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe that.
That's it in a nutshell. I'm going to need to refer you to the plastics team. We'll fit you into theatre today, I would imagine, get that drained for you.
Great.
Is there anybody that needs to be notified that you're stopping?
No, it's only my brother. He won't worry.
Oh,
It's not that you don't care. It's just that, you know, the football's on, he won't worry.
oh well, that's all right then. Come and take a seat this way, my lovely.
OK. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good, thanks. What is that noise?
Ah. Yes.
Oh, freedom.
Take them to a jeweller's. They'll soon fix those.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've had to get you wedding.
So wedding anniversary next month.
Get your eye on something big and fancy. People do, I think, judge you for being single. Pains here, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, bless. They think, were you ever loved, or was there, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you that you haven't got a husband? OK, that's very helpful, though. Thank you very much. Yes, cheers now, bye. There was another boyfriend, and he was a paramedic. The healthcare assistant, she knew that we both fancied each other, but we were both very shy people. So she just locked us in the tea room. Press the green button here and then push the big door. That's it. She shouted through the door. You're not coming out till you've asked her out.
She told him.
That's so pretty. Oh, you need to put it in.
I know, but I'm going out later, so I want my hair straight.
That's so pretty.
On dates tonight and tomorrow. 2 different guys.
Oh. Where did you meet them?
So one I met online, one's a friend of a friend.
OK, that's always better. You be careful.
Back in the market.
He was such a nice guy. We were able to offload onto each other. And he did things for us as a couple. We bought a canal boat and we used to go off for holidays on that. We got engaged and we started living together and everything was fine and dandy. And then one day we were watching Coronation Street. It was during one of the breaks and he just said, I think we should call it a day. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he said, I don't think we should carry on. Like, but we're watching Coronation Street. What are you talking about, you nutter? So then he told me. I just got in the car and drove away because I was too upset to be able to talk to him about it. We were together for 12 years. I was 38, nobody in the pipeline. And there you go, gone. Come and take a seat, my lovely. Hello, Bump.
Thank you. Yes, good evening.
Oh. How many months?
6, I think. It's 27 weeks.
Ooh, that's plenty. Right, tell me what's been going on.
On Monday, I felt funny tingling sensation on my right side of the head.
Tingling.
And then the doctor diagnosed this...
Shingles.
Shingles.
OK. When he left, I was so upset. And that upsetness lasted, well, I would say that lasted 5 or 6 years.
Has the job helped you?
Oh, definitely, because you know, you go in and you listen to other people's lives. Come and take a seat on here, darling. And you think about other things rather than just yourself. Have you been under a lot of stress recently?
I was actually very tired recently, you know. I just started a new contract and we're expecting a baby. We have a small one as well.
Yeah, an 18-month one.
No wonder you're stressed. That's what usually starts the shingles off, is stress.
It's very ironic because I specialize in stress management. But whenever I share with him my thoughts, he says, thank you very much for your opinion. That's not for me.
Now you're going to have to change that. Open your mouth nice and wide.
What's it like seeing couples come in?
Doesn't bother me. Not one iota anymore.
But it did?
Yeah, of course it did. Say oh for me.
That's fine.
Anyone that's been hurt like that is like, oh, God. You know, I wish that was me.
I marry you already, so I don't care how you look like.
Ultimately, I always wanted to make sure that I could be there for people when you've got Bell's palsy. There's not an awful lot that can be done. This sort of thing has to run its course, but it will settle down, OK? Sometimes you find it difficult to close your eyes, and I thought if it was opening up at night and bothering you, you could tape it down.
OK.
How does that sound?
Very
Quite sad?
practical.
So this Bell's palsy is a consequence of shingles then?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the moral of the story is you must listen to your wife.
Always, no? This is always the case.
Always from now on, anyway.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Did you find out if I have to pay? I'm a bit worried.
Don't worry about it yet.
Shinong has fractured her ankle in a go-kart crash, but there are new concerns. She may have sustained internal injuries.
Hey, I'll just have a look. Is
Hi.
that okay?
Sure.
Can you step out for a moment?
I can, yeah. I'll just be outside.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to propose in person. I packaged up a large treasure chest.
We'll have to fold this leg, that I understand.
I had it mailed over to China. Inside every treasure chest was like a mini riddle you had to do to go on to the next one. So it was pretty much just a game in itself. I had her do it while I was watching on the internet, and the prize in that was the engagement ring. She wasn't aware at all that the prize would be something like that.
What was her first reaction?
Just saying, "Oh my God," over and over and over and over again.
Does it hurt here?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I can't feel.
Oh, there is a small. There's a small cut there, so
Yeah.
that's why it's kind of bleeding. Okay.
But you're definitely sure there's no damage to uterus.
We've had the entire scan done here, so if there's some bleeding or something of trauma sorts, we would have seen it on the scans as well.
Not gonna affect my ability to have baby, right?
No, that small cut shouldn't.
Okay. Thank you.
Growing up, marriage, it definitely wasn't something that was on my mind at all. When I was a kid, I was pretty much a recluse, but it wasn't really by choice. My parents had split. It was a little bit hostile at times, but meeting Shinong and being with her actually made me want to get married.
Can you remove for her?
I can.
Try.
Remove what?
Your makeup.
My makeup.
Why is it so small? I've not done this before. Close your eyes, baby.
He says he's never done it before.
Yeah.
We haven't set an actual date yet for the wedding. At the moment, in terms of where we are, it's going to be a mini ceremony in both places, both China and the UK.
Oh, don't do it in that motion. You go keep moving in circles.
Okay.
So like
you got
that.
This. You got this.
Yeah, like that. Just like that.
You're the boss tonight, so.
I'm usually the boss.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
We're going to move you around to the different department. So what's going to happen is that you will get a fracture cast to put on your lower leg.
Thank you.
All right, so they'll look after you.
Thank you so much.
Just gonna go around the corner, all right?
Okay.
Having a long-distance relationship does get difficult at times, but ultimately, it's something that I've accepted and I will continue to accept for as long as it's needed, because it won't be forever.
Quite happy to go home now and curl up in bed.
Lying, sitting?
Sit, whatever is comfortable. It just needs your arm out. That side.
Doctors are preparing to drain Gary's infected finger.
When we do this, it makes people feel a bit queasy sometimes. Just
Very unlikely.
fine. People say that, you know, and they say, oh, I'm fine, and there's something about fingers.
I've always got a tough constitution. That's me. Nothing really makes me squeamish, very nothing.
Well, that's good.
I would have liked to have been a father and, you know, and had children of my own. It just didn't happen. I watched all my friends, all the guys, giving it large, and they were talking the biggest lot of rubbish you've ever heard in your life. And the girls were just lapping it up. I just couldn't do it. And they walk away.
Pop this under here.
Ah. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I felt love for girls, but they never returned it.
Yeah, just keep it there, don't worry.
There was a girl I really, really had the hots for. She lived across the road, and if I'd had to cut, she was absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. She had long, long dark hair, you know, dark eyes, and shapely. She was. She up and moved one day, out of the blue, and I never saw her again. I so desperately wanted to talk to her. I just didn't know how. And in the end, this is hopeless. You know, what can I do?
Is it painful on this part?
No, it's numb.
Yeah.
It was a very awful time, frankly. Lonely. That was the only time I ever felt lonely in my life. I look back and I think, I wish I would have had more courage about it and, you know, and faced it down.
Okay.
But I caved. I ran away from it.
Can you feel this?
No.
Okay.
Do you still look for love?
I don't think I know how, to be honest. Because I have no experience.
I'm gonna soak it in this for a couple of minutes. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it stinging? Okay, let's not do that.
It was good stuff anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
God, it's cleaning properties.
Must be I'll come off the ceiling now. What I do have is I love my sport. I love the Test cricket and one-day cricket, any kind of cricket, love it. Golf, I love the Ryder Cup. Boring? Don't be silly. You're living on every putt, every hit, everything. You're living every moment of it. Come on, son, come on. Make this putt. Come on. Do the Americans, come on. You know, do it for the Brits, come on. I mean, you can't beat that.
Sorry, is that painful?
Well, it's bad to be sore, so.
Yeah. How's the movement of the finger? It's good.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Really.
Great stuff. Right.
Well, let's get you on the couch and we'll do some suturing.
So how long have you been in?
Oh, a nurse for 37 years.
Yeah.
So let's just pull it out. Oh, actually.
It could have been different, but it hasn't been. And it's not. The paramedic, yeah, I still see him occasionally. He comes in and out of A&E.
Sorry.
Things move on, and there's no point being bitter and twisted about anything in life, I don't think. Now, I'm happy in my own skin. I would be a complete nightmare for any poor sod to come along. If I met a man now, you know, I'd want to know, what are you bringing to the table? Because you're lucky to get me. So what are you bringing?
Yeah, I plan to retire next year.
Good for you.
So I want to get a dog and a big book.
What kind of dog?
Oh, a French bulldog.
I've always wanted a dog. Always wanted a dog. Something that's going to love me for me. And nobody can take it away from me.
There's something about having a dog, I think. And people talk to you as well.
Yeah, all our friends. Yeah. We're all friends because we met through dogs.
Yeah.
My next adventure will be with Colin.
English bulldog, though, huh?
No, French bulldog.
French bulldog.
The English ones are too fat. They hardly move.
We'll go places that I never thought I would go to, you know, on my own.
All right, honey.
Thank you very much.
You done.
You've got Colin with you, by my side.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cool. Go home.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat will have gone by now. Oh, Lordy Lou.
When's it home time?
Hi, babe.
How are you? I'm good.
Are you looking forward to coming here, babe?
Yeah, of course.
I have many things planned.
Okay, cool.
And also, I booked you into a Mandarin class. You can learn some Mandarin, then you can talk to my parents. I really want to see you soon. Yay! Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.